Good does that feel now to call yourself world #1 and a Grand Slam champ? I think you've waited a while for that, right?
No, it feels amazing. It feels incredible. It's still, I think the moment I won the last point, I was so emotional, and I think right now it still hasn't hit me yet, but I'm holding Daphne. She's going to be held for a little while.
Yeah, you're not letting go of Daphne, right? How is she so far? She looks like she's having a good night, too.
She's having a great night, but she's a little heavy. So, it would have been nice if we had a shorter match out there. But you know what? I'm going to work on my biceps today, and I'm not going to complain.
Caroline, talk us through a little bit of that match, because 2 hours and 50 minutes, it was such a roller coaster for you and for Simona. In the third, it felt like she had some of that momentum, but it felt as though you said to yourself, I'm not going to lose this.
I said to myself before the match, I said, regardless of what happens, I'm going to go out there, and if I have to lose, I'm going to go out fighting. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to give it even more than I have left, and I just never gave up. I played very aggressive. I played very good in the end, and I was very pleased with that.
Okay, 8 years ago, you make the U.S. Open final. 7 years ago, you're world #1. You make the U.S. Open final again. Tell us a little bit about the journey and what you think tonight proves to everyone watching out there of your heart and the hard work that you've put into what you've been able to do.
Honestly, I think I'm most excited about never getting the question. You're world #1, but never won a Grand Slam. So now I won a Grand Slam, and I'm sure there'll be other questions, but at least that one will never be asked again.
I promise to never ask you it again. I can't, right? It's disqualified.
No, yeah, you can't ask that again. I have Daphne with me now.
Daphne's on your side. Another individual on your side has been your dad, who's been there through your side, and I think he's been criticized at times for what he was doing with your career, but he's stuck by you, and you guys have proved to everyone that now you are a Grand Slam champ.
I know. It's amazing to go through this with my dad, and he's been there stepping stone all the way, and he's been a rock, and it's incredible to do this with family, and that I think makes it extra special.
When you look back at that young girl, what she was a teenager in 2009 when you made the U.S. Open final, how do you think she would feel about what you've been able to accomplish tonight?
I think she would be very proud. I think regardless of what had happened today, I think she would be very proud of this moment, about the fight, about my career. But to have this Grand Slam with me just means everything.
How's your phone stopped vibrating since you walked off the court?
No, it's actually still vibrating. So I have it in my pocket, but I haven't had a chance to check it. So I'm sure I have a lot of messages.
We have seen a message from Serena Williams. She said that she wasn't able to watch. She couldn't stand it, but she congratulates you. She's so happy that a year after she won this title, Daphne's in your arms.
Yeah, I'm sad Serena wasn't here this year, but she's incredible. I love her, and
there's bugs. It's bug-filled out here.
But she's amazing. I love her, and I'm so happy that she supports me, and she's there for me.
So how do you celebrate tonight? You win your first Grand Slam, you're world #1. How do you go out and celebrate this evening?
Well, apparently I still have like an hour of media left, or an hour and a half. So after that, we'll see. I don't know if we manage. I know that the rest of my team, my fiance, my dad, everyone's drinking right now. But we'll see if I'll join them or if I'll be too exhausted. And I may bring her into bed tonight.
Do you think she'd be a good cuddle partner, Daphne?
Regardless, I think she's a little hard, but I'll have her by my side regardless.
Well, very much deserved. And now, do you let yourself sort of soak in this moment as long as possible? When do you turn the page to what's next? Or are you going to try to stay in this moment as long as possible?
I'm going to try and stay in this moment, enjoy it, and especially tonight. I think this doesn't come around very often, so I'm going to just really enjoy and soak it all in.
And when you look back at this 2 weeks, what you've done this fortnight, what are you most proud of? I think you had those match points down against Jana Fett, but then tonight, the battle that you had against Simona Halep, I think you should be proud of all of that. But what's the one thing that kind of crops to the top? I
think the tonight was very special. I think being able to fight through, we were both very tired in the end.
Jesus! We're welcoming bugs, we're welcoming small animals. We've had a small animal of some sort.
Like a huge spider on me or something. You can never do that again.
We survived, what was that, a muskrat? Oh, it was a possum.
See, it was very cute. And you just gave me a heart attack.
We both survived it.
I think we're done.
Okay, we're done. Ladies and gentlemen, she's a Grand Slam champ, Caroline Wozniacki. Thanks so much. Oh, a possum stopped by, and that's it here from us at AO Live. You never know what's going to happen with Grand Slam champs.
Well, Nick McCarvel, what a great...